Good morning, y'all. Welcome to the live stream. It's always Bayern Chelsea. It's Aston Villa versus Bayern Munich. Very, very exciting, preseason friendly. Before we begin, I would just like to ask you to subscribe right here to the Always Bayern Chelsea channel. Leave this one a like, that helps out with the algorithm. Leave your comments in the chat, and you can become an Always Bayern Chelsea member today. Very, very exciting. Good morning to Maddie. Good morning to Spider. Two of our wonderful Always Bayern Chelsea members, along with Levi, along with my name is Carl, along with Jim and I and Megan. And yes, I do want to say, Levi, shout out to you as well. I also want to give a shout out to Carl. My name is Carl. And if you're in here, my name is Carl. Please let me know because I'll give you my email. The Always Bayern Chelsea email. It's just alwaysbayernchelsea@gmail.com. You email us. If you have a WhatsApp, we can get you right in that Always Bayern Chelsea members, Always Bayern Chelsea family group chat. And you'll get caught up to speed there. So my name is Carl. If you're in here, appreciate you being a member. Just let me know if you're in here, and I'll send you the alwaysbayernchelsea@gmail.com. We'll get you going. Bet on the draw at halftime. It's easy money. It's easy money. I'm not a gambling man, but if you are, our friend in the chat here says it's easy money. Yeah, so the match still hasn't started yet. It's supposed to start at 7. Actually, I had to buy FC Bayern TV today. All these other matches have been on YouTube, but I can't find this one on YouTube. So I got FC Bayern TV, but the live stream on FC Bayern TV, which I'm paying for now, is has not started yet. Has not started yet. It has a little graphic up, and it says the stream will start shortly. If this game does go on YouTube somehow, I'm gonna be pissed because I just paid for Bayern TV to watch it. It looks like still nothing on Bayern's channel, so I'm confident that I'm in the right place. What do you think about this match, Bayern versus Aston Villa? That's a good question. Thank you for asking too. I haven't seen Villa's lineup. This is the Deonte derby, so maybe Deonte can give us some info on Villa's lineup if he's in here. But Bayern's lineup is not very strong, so I don't necessarily expect Bayern to win. Okay, Levi, you're on the Bayern Plus link too. Very good. Thank you for that. Has your stream started yet? Because mine hasn't. But yeah, I think it's going to be close. I don't think Villa's going to like crush Bayern. I don't think Villa's going to crush Bayern, but I think it's going to be close. I'm thinking maybe like 2-1 Villa if they play a lot of their good players. I haven't seen their lineup yet. But I can tell you, okay, SofaScore says that the match has started. I'm still seeing nothing on my stream. Let me refresh. Let me refresh and start this stream over. Yeah, still nothing on my stream, even though SofaScore says the game started. Okay, so Bayern's lineup, I'll just tell you, we got a lot of good defenders. We got a lot of good defenders, but our attack is pretty whack, to be honest. So we got Neuer, we got Ta, we got Brown. I'm happy with those three on defense. And then you got Kim, who you can't be mad at Kim either. But then you got Boué at right back. The midfield is Bischoff and Pavlovic, which that's fine. That's a good midfield. But then the attack, you got Konrad Leimer at right wing. You got Ibrahimovic, you got Binder, and you got Cardozo. So the attack isn't great. Yeah, where's Deonte? It's the Deonte derby. I don't know. Yeah, SofaScore says we're a minute in. Okay, the Bayern live stream just went on. We are a minute in. I'm not going to totally bitch out about this right here, but I'm paying for this shit, and we missed the first minute? Come on. Come on, Bayern. What are we doing? All right. Yeah, Levi, the link is back. So we're a minute in. We're in Hong Kong. Bayern versus Villa. It doesn't look like Villa necessarily has all their stars out to play. It doesn't look like Villa has a lot of their stars either. So, I don't know. Maybe it's going to be like a 2-2 draw. I'll say 2-2 draw. But it depends on like who Bayern subs in, when they make these subs. So it's really tough to predict a match like this. Yeah. Yeah. Let me Levi, let me show you the lineup, by the way. See, this is the kind of service that our members get. Levi being an Always Bayern Chelsea member, you can be a member too. Here you go. Can you see this? This is the Villa lineup. This is the Villa lineup right here. Oh, what a shot there, actually. Ibrahimovic had a good chance. Kind of a deflection from a bad, like, defensive attempt at a clearance. Really good work from Brown there, actually overlapping. Brown crosses it in, and the clearance goes right to Ibrahimovic, who isn't able to do anything with it. By the way, thanks everybody for joining this live stream. It's 0-0. It's 0-0 right now. It just started. We're 3 minutes in. Tom Bischoff with a corner kick for Bayern Munich. And it's going to be cleared away by Villa. This game being played in Hong Kong. Bayern's biggest test of the preseason so far. A lot of their guys aren't even back with the team yet. You got the guys who went really far in the World Cup, being Kane, Olise, Upa, not even back with the team yet. Then you have guys who were injured, like Musiala, Saibari, Carl, Gnabry. All those guys are not on this Asia tour. Not, it's not a bad lineup for Bayern, but it's definitely not their strongest. So, yeah, 2-2, something like that. I think it's going to be close. Villa looks like they have some good players in Ian Matson there, but not like all their heavy hitters. Although Villa did have a lot of sales this summer. They did have a lot of sales. 4-1 Bayern. I love that prediction. Love that prediction. Hope we don't give up two. Yeah, especially with Neuer in net. It would be nice to not give up two. It would be nice. Bayern's looking like they've had a decent amount of control so far. I mean, we're only 4 minutes in, so it's tough to tell. There goes Cardozo, it looks like, over to Ibrahimovic. Really an interesting lineup. It's not like this is what it says on paper, at least according to Sofa, but like Brown is really far up. Yeah, like Brown and Binder, and then Bouet and Limer are kind of just like interchanging on those flanks so far. I mean, we're only 4 minutes in. Villa with some space here, though, to make something happen. Jonathan Tah trying to close down. Nicely defended so far by Tah, and it's going to be swept away. But man, finally back after buying Bayern TV. Yeah, Spider, I had to buy Bayern TV this morning too. I was hoping and kind of expecting that it was going to be on YouTube. I was. But alas, had to buy the Bayern TV. What happens if I turn on this light? Does this look a little bit better? I think it does look a little bit better. Yeah. It's a little kind of soft lighting. We'll do that. Had to reset my password this morning. Yeah. I was ready. I was like ready to buy Bayern TV if I could, but I wasn't expecting. I was able to get it quickly, especially because I've had Bayern TV before, so it's kind of just like re-upping that subscription. And obviously, I'm a member too. You can't really see it, but I got my membership cards back there from past couple years. It is, yeah. They've been doing a good job at it. But this one isn't. Yeah, Levi. So my stream, it's back now, but minutes ago, probably when you commented this, it was horrible and you couldn't see anything. Yeah, mine was really bad, just very shortly ago. The only reason it's there is because it's a Prem team. Yeah, that's why. Okay, my stream is bad again now, Levi. My stream is bad again. Okay, now it's better. I mean, that's the disappointing thing too, Spider. Like, I had problems with FC Bayern TV last year where there was one match where like I couldn't even watch a half of it. Like the stream didn't even work for a half. So it's like you pay for it, which I did again. Paid for FC Bayern TV, and it's a couple minutes into the match before they actually start the stream, and it's going in and out of being good and bad quality. Man, Bischoff looks good. Ibrahimovic, I have not been happy with him this preseason. I mean, he had a game or two where he's looked good, but like, I don't know. Like, I think we need more out of that backup left wing position than Ibrahimovic can offer. I'm not mad that he's on the squad, but like, if Lucho gets hurt, I'm not at all confident with Ibrahimovic, to be honest. He's and I don't want to sound like I'm totally ripping on him because I think he's a decent player, but like there's a difference between being a decent player, like he's Bundesliga quality, like he could play on like a mid-table Bundesliga team, maybe even like I bet he could play on like a Frankfurt or like a Freiburg and do all right. But yeah, I don't see him at Bayern Munich level, to be honest. It's been a little bit disappointing. I can't remember. He had one good match. Maybe it was well, he looked good against the amateur side, I believe. But yeah, hasn't done maybe enough this preseason. The home kits are sweet with the special like Hong Kong edition numbers on the back. Stream quality is horrible again, by the way. I can hardly see anything. But yeah, they worked with a local artist, I believe, to do those numbers, and they look great. Yo, what's up? What's up? Thanks for joining. It's 0-0 still. We're almost 10 minutes in. Bayern looking okay. They're kind of controlling things. Okay, so look, this is hilarious. SofaScore now has Konrad Laimer listed as the striker. I don't know if that's true. Okay, my stream just like lagged out. My stream just like completely lagged out. Anybody else having problems with the stream that you paid for? Just lagging out? Yeah, Levi loves the kits too. Belgian League starts today. Wow. Special for Vincent Kompany. Very special for Kompany. By the way, if you guys are new here, please subscribe to Always Bayern Chelsea. Leave this video a like. We'll be live streaming the Leipzig friendly as well, and we're going to try to do a lot of live streams this season. A lot more than we have in the past because they're a lot of fun. We got our members here commenting in the chat, which makes the live streams great. You can also become a member today. Having a hard time pinning comments right there. We go. Kind of lagging out. I got my internet right here, right behind me, and we're lagging out. Bischoff. Oh yeah, Bischoff has been amazing this preseason. Bischoff has been really, really good. Bischoff has been really, really good. I'm so high on Bischoff. Okay, the stream lagged out and it's back, and all of a sudden Villa is in the box taking a shot. Yeah, I am so looking forward to Bischoff, and I'm like, I know a lot of people are concerned about our depth at midfield. I'm not as much because I want to see so much out of Bischoff. Like, if you have a rotation with Kimmich, Bischoff, Pavlovic, I think that's great. And if you need to, like Laimer can play midfield. Don't forget that's his actual position. Corner kick for Villa. Defended, I think, by Kim, but my stream just stopped again. So it's really hard to tell. It's a really cool touch. They've been doing a lot of cool things on this tour so far. One of the cool things actually is when they were in South Korea, Kim like catered in a bunch of traditional South Korea food for the team, which I think is sweet. And honestly, like I have everything I've read and seen from Kim, he seems like an incredible guy, like a great guy for the locker room. Teammates seem to love him. Doesn't complain about not having a starting spot, even though he's definitely good enough to start somewhere. And just the little things like when they were in Korea, yeah, catering in all that traditional South Korean food was cool. Spider's stream was frozen too. Levi says the stream is BS, dog squirt. It is. It's really bad. It's like laggy. It stops a lot, and it's very blurry. So like I can hardly tell what's going on. There's a cross into Bue, but I can't even see if Bue gets there because the stream just stops. So Yeah. Sorry that the stream is so bad. I'm paying for Bayern TV. You would think that would be enough to be able to see the game, but apparently not. Yeah, it's not your Wi-Fi, Spider. I got my Wi-Fi legitimately in this room with me. Like, my phone is off the Wi-Fi. Nothing else is clogging up the Wi-Fi. It's just the stream, and it's just bad. Maddie, the Leipzig friendly is it is August 15th, I believe. Oh, there's a message on the screen in German, and again, my German is not great, but I think it's saying that they're working on the stream. They're having a problem with the stream. Anybody speak German better than me? It looks like they're having technical problems with the stream, and they're working on it. Is what I'm getting, and they're saying that they're sorry. That's what I'm getting from this my limited working knowledge of German. Yes, his brother Binder, they look exactly the same. Bischoff and Binder legitimately look exactly the same, and both of them playing today, like midfield and attack there, it's impossible to tell. Especially with the stream quality, there's no shot I can make out the difference between Binder and Bischoff. There's a shot for Bayern. It's not in. It's so hard to see it because it's so blurry. That was Ibrahimovic, I think. It was a blurry man. It was a blurry man on my screen, but he shot it, and it was very close to being a goal. Actually, really nice there from Sasha Bouet, I think, to win the ball back. Bouet is 23, right? I can see the numbers. Yeah. But yeah, Minje is awesome. Glad he's getting minutes. We will need him this year. And, I'm not a huge fan of how he's played so far at Bayern. I'm going to be straight up. In terms of on-the-pitch performances, I think he's done okay. But I think when Bayern got him, they expected him to be better. And I definitely expected him to be better especially in terms of his positioning, in terms of his mental, positioning. I think a lot of times he gets caught out and it ends up hurting the team. And you just can't have that as a center back, especially in this Kompany system, because you are the last line of defense and you're asked to do a lot. You're asked to play very high up, but also get back. And even though he's physically a freak, he's super fast and super strong, he doesn't always get back. But as a guy, I think he's great. I think he's great for the locker room. I think he's great. Yeah, that was a nice touch too by Kompany. Him being the captain against Jeju was awesome. Yeah, they're working on fixing it. Polly's using up all the Wi-Fi. Oh no. Oh, a shot for Villa, but it's going to be defended nicely by Bayern. Still 0-0. We're 15 minutes in. Das ist richtig. Levi, love it. Love it, love it, love it. I'm working on it. I'm still working on the German, slowly but surely. Slowly but surely. Glad to know. Ich bin richtig. All right. Spider breaking out the German too. Verstanden. Thank you, Spider. And thanks everybody for tuning in. It's 0-0. We're 15 minutes in. The Bayern stream that I'm paying for, mind you, is horrible. It's very blurry. It's very laggy. I'm trying to keep you updated on the game. I got SofaScore open. Please subscribe here to Always Bayern Chelsea if you haven't already. Leave this one a like. That helps out a lot. Join in the comments below. Become a member at Always Bayern Chelsea. That's the most fun. Villa's trying to make an attack up the right side, but it doesn't seem to be working. But yeah, we got the memberships up and running, so appreciate all of our members. Levi, Spider, Maddie, Jim, Megan. My name is Carl. If you're in here, please let me know, because again, we got to get you into that group chat. We can't DM shot for Villa, but Neuer's going to handle it. Not a very good shot. We can't DM on Twitter, Twitter. You can DM on Twitter, but you can't DM on YouTube. And I gotta get you in the group chat if you want. I gotta get you in that ABC family, Always Bayern Chelsea family group chat. So just let me know. Let me know if you're here, and I'll send us an email, alwaysbayernchelsea@gmail.com. We'll get you in. Appreciate everybody for tuning in. I hope Bayern wins today too, bro. I hope they win today too. This is a great test for them. Great test for them. They've had, honestly, neither team has had very good chances. Bayern with the lineup that they're playing, it's it's not going to be probably the highest scoring Bayern Munich game you'll ever see, attack wise. Bayern's got some very good defenders, but attack wise, it's maybe not the best. But yeah, it's 0-0 still. 0-0 still. We're 17 minutes in. Appreciate everybody for tuning in. Maybe let me go back to this. Let me go back to this and see if we got the scorecard up. Yeah, the energy is good. I've been very pleased with what I've seen out of the midfield. Okay, so that's just not working. Let's go back to this. I've been very pleased with what I've seen out of the midfield and the defense for Bayern for sure. But yeah, as far as attacking power goes, leaves a little bit to be desired. Although, to be honest, it's hard to tell, with this blurry stream. I know I've been bitching about it a lot, but it is blurry, and so it is hard to kind of tell exactly what's going on. But it's 0-0. We're 18 minutes in. Bayern doing a good job controlling the ball. A really nice long diagonal ball in there. I think it was, I can't even see anything. It's so blurry. It was, I think, Bischoff, definitely to Cardozo. Cardozo not able to control it, really. Do we got stats here? I don't know if this 50-50 possession is right. It feels like Bayern has had more possession, although not that much more. I would say maybe 60-40. But I don't know. Trust the stats over me. That's just what I feel. Hello, where can you watch the match? So the match is only available, as far as I can find it, on FC Bayern TV, which is a subscription. It's $4 a month. I'm paying the $4 and then I'm going to cancel it. I do this every preseason, basically. The past matches were on YouTube, but this one is a little bit higher stakes, so I'm guessing that's why they're not putting it on YouTube. I will straight up caution you, though, the stream is bad. It's blurry, it's laggy. So before you spend that it's €4, I should say. I think that's maybe $5 US. Before you spend that hard-earned money, just beware. It's not a great stream, but it is a stream. FC Bayern TV. You got to pay for it, though. Big up, Zier. Welcome on in. Welcome on in. I believe you're doing a watch along too. Hope that's going well. Slap the likes and sub. Zier knows. He's the man. A lot of support. I'm not sure what language this is, but thanks for the comment. Appreciate you being here in the chat. And yeah, Harry Kane is not on the tour at all. So the guys that went very far in the World Cup are not on the tour, meaning Harry Kane, Michael Olise, Daya Upamecano. And then the guys that are working their way back from injury are also not on the tour. So that's Jamal Musiala, Ismail Saibari, Alphonso Davies, Lennart Carl, Serge Gnabry. So those 5 plus, I don't think I'm missing anybody, plus Kane, Olise, Upa, those 3. And then also you have Kimmich and Ndiaye injured. So you have Kimmich and Ndiaye injured. It looks like they are both on the bench, but I would have to confirm that. I would actually have to confirm that they're on the bench, which I'll do right now for you if they really are. Let's see. Yeah, Kimmich is on the bench, even though he is injured. And Ndiaye, I don't see on the bench. So yeah, no Ndiaye on the bench, but Kimmich is on the bench, it looks like. And yeah, they're putting up another message saying that they're working on the stream. Again, getting my German back in action now that the season is here. Oh, Ibrahimovic up the left-hand flank, but there's going to be a foul call there, unfortunately. That was a chance to be good. Another long diagonal ball. Was that from Bischoff again? I really can't tell, but Bischoff's been good so far. The stream is so blurry I can't see. But Bischoff has been probably the best player so far. It looks like, I mean, I don't know if you believe SofaScore ratings, but to me, Bischoff has probably been the best. I mean, the whole back line's been decent. Bouet and Brown for sure too, getting up into the play. None of the attackers have looked good. I don't know if this is actually the format, to be honest. I don't think Limer. I mean, Limer's playing pretty advanced, but I don't know if I'd call him the striker right now. But Bayern's got a corner either way. All right, you're on the stream. Yeah, the pitch it doesn't look great. It definitely doesn't look great. Here's the corner. It's so I can't see anything. Yeah, I can't tell you if that was a good corner or not. It doesn't result in a goal, but the stream just kind of lagged out. I miss Harry a lot. I miss him too. A lot. I miss the whole squad being together, you know. I miss that attack of Kane, the trio of Kane, Olise, and Diaz. Linking up all spicy like that. I miss them. By the way, guys, I got some mate today. Some mate today with my I don't know, I forget the traditional term for this, but the cup straight from Chile. I did some backpacking in Chile, and the law and the public records won't tell you this, but also stepped into Argentina. But yeah, we got the mate going this morning. It's very bitter, and I'm not used to drinking it. So I'll have to do that. I'll have to get used to it. But I miss Harry. Villa kits are good as well. I just always dislike the badge in the middle. Yeah, same. I like Villa's though. Okay, there's Tim Binder trying to make something happen. He has to be double teamed. Yeah, I like Villa's overall. Like, I like their badge. I like their colors a lot. Their colors are super unique. I mean, I guess similar to West Ham, but there's is that Limer? And there's Cardozo. It looks like with a shot going to be deflected by a Villa defender. But yeah, I kind of like, I'm assuming these are their like away kits, but I like that they kind of inversed their color scheme with the like baby blue as the more prominent one and the like maroon as less prominent. But those two colors together are kind of sweet. I like that. You're watching on Kuwait Sport 1 channel? Is that YouTube? Because I could ditch or is this television that I don't have? But if it's YouTube, I could ditch this Bayern subscription that I'm paying for nothing. All right. Again, I don't know what that is, but would love to know more. Levi says he's got the solution. Oh, good save. Good save there. Who shot that? Was that Brown or Pavlov? That was Pavlovich, I think. It's so hard to see. The stream is so blurry. I think that was Pavlovich. Yeah, that was a good shot, but it was, ultimately a save that any professional keeper should make. The cup is also called mate, but it's gourd. That's what I was thinking of. And then yes, the straw is the bombilla. Man, is that bitter? I'm not gonna lie. I went to Chile and did that backpacking in 2018 or 2019, I think. 2019, I think. I went to Costa Rica in 2018 and then Chile in 2019, I believe. And then I had a stretch of drinking it. I brought a bunch back and probably drank it throughout 2019 and maybe a little bit into 2020. And then haven't really drank it since, and all of a sudden just decided to pick some up on a whim yesterday and break out the old mate gourd with the bombilla. They are playing in Asia. They are playing in Hong Kong. This is part of Bayern Munich's Asia preseason tour. Preseason tour in Asia, playing in Hong Kong. Have you ever had a club mate? No. Levi, no, I haven't. Yep, playing in Hong Kong. Levi knows. I haven't. You gotta explain to me what that is and why I should have it, or why I shouldn't have it. Oh, it's satellite, okay. So it's nothing I could rig up without getting up on the roof and, you know, pulling something together, which I don't plan on doing necessarily. But yeah, we're 26 minutes in, 27 minutes in now. It's still scoreless. It's still scoreless. Bayern, that Pavlovic shot was Bayern's best shot. Bayern has 53% possession, 4 shots. Yeah, 1 goalkeeper save. So that was their best shot. Um, Looking good in the midfield. Bayern is looking pretty solid in the defense, not doing a whole lot on the attacking end, to be honest. But yeah, maybe my €5. Oh, really nice by Pavlovic to win the ball back over to Bischoff. Bischoff is gonna slide a wonderful pass over to Cardozo. Cardozo is gonna be locked down though. Very good defending by Villa. Very good defending by Villa. And there we got Tom Bischoff. There we got, I believe, Pavlovic, but boy, is it hard to see. Sasha Bouet up the right-hand flank. And Pavlovic again to Bischoff. Bischoff does a good job of maintaining control. Bischoff again looking for Cardozo over there on the left side. Cardozo trying to make something happen. Bischoff with a whoa! What a shot from Bischoff, but it's going just wide. That was a good shot. I think it's hard to see again, but I think that was a good shot. Let's see. Bischoff has a banger of a left foot. Wow, what a shot from Tom Bischoff. That just narrowly missed. His left foot, folks, is a hammer. Tom Bischoff. Oh, and it got deflected too. It got deflected and it just missed. Wow. Okay, so Levi says that's popular in Germany, a club mate. Carbonated with mate extract and caffeine. Tastes kind of like tea. Yeah, I bet it tastes less bitter than this because this is like, I don't know what the ratio is, but it's definitely like way more mate to water. And if you had carbonated water, I'm assuming there would be more of it in there. Assuming there'd be more. But yeah, this drink definitely it was a savior when you're in the mountains, when you're in the I was in the Patagonia region and when you're in the mountains and you're backpacking and it's, one day it was raining all day and there were other days where it was just super windy and you're wearing good enough clothing if you if you prepare correctly, but sitting around the fire when you're done hiking all day. Tim Binder looking to cut in. Yeah, not quite. Tim Binder cutting in with his left foot, just like you see Olise and Carl do, but he skied the shot. But when you're up there in the mountains and it is a little chilly and windy or rainy, and you get some fire going, and you get some of this, you pass it around with the chaise. That's pretty good. They were amazing. They were absolutely amazing. So good. The trip to oh my gosh, the stream is like okay. So now the Bayern announcers are back. It sounds like um, they were amazing, Levi. The Patagonia trip was probably the my favorite trip I've ever done in my life. To be out there backpacking and to be out there, I was there for I think 28 days, almost a month. Um, And it was just awesome to be, yeah, literally backpacking every day. Had some incredible, guides that became friends, honestly, and, just to wake up every day and know that you're just gonna be walking all day and, like, that's all you have to focus on is walking good through ball for Villa, walking through the mountains, eventually setting up camp, eventually setting up a fire, like, it was such a different way of living, such a simple way of living, and just to be surrounded 360 by beautiful, beautiful scenery, the best mountains in the world, pretty much. It was incredible, and then Costa Rica was insane too because Costa Rica is such a biodiverse country and it's so small. It's like the size of West Virginia. So I kind of went around the entire like perimeter of the country, and you see beaches, you see volcanoes, jungles, mountains, rainforests. I saw the best sunset of my life in Monteverde in Costa Rica, which is like a cloud city. It's like in the mountains. So that was really cool. But yeah, the Patagonia, Chile backpacking was the best trip of my life. Also did some ocean kayaking. There were some days where we like put our gear in the kayaks and kayaked along the ocean, and you're allowed to just camp within like I don't know what the law is, but it's like 20 or 200 feet I think from the shore, maybe uh, maybe 200 meters. You can just camp anywhere. So that was that. Oh, the deflection made the ball closer to the goal. You think? It's very hard for me to see, so I'll believe you. On the Bischoff shot. One-sided match. Villa have offered nothing going forward. I really do like the attack that Bayern or the control that Bayern has over the game. Villa has offered nothing in attack. Bayern has offered little in attack, but definitely has been able to control the game more. So, agreed with you. Just remember Garnacho is on Villa. You want to see him play us? Yeah, I was looking for him in the lineup. I really was. Um, I watched a lot of him on on Chelsea last year, more than I wanted to watch of him. That's for sure for Chelsea with Jim. Uh, and I know Jim, being the Chelsea guy, he doesn't really like him. He he liked him a little bit, like he liked him a little bit at the beginning. He has a cheese head. We're Wisconsin boys, so we have Green Bay Packers cheese heads. So he would always break out the cheese head for Garnacho cheese when he scored, but eventually he was okay to sell him. And or maybe is he on a loan? Whatever. He was happy to get rid of him. But I did want to see Alejandro Garnacho today, as one of the guys that I just know more of on this Villa side and guys that I've seen more of. I wanted to see Garnacho cheese today, but looks like we're not getting him. But yeah, Bayern just really. Oh, Conrad Leimer up the middle. Good ball from Bouet to Leimer. Leimer with some space. Leimer tries to chip it over to Cardozo, but just can't do it. Yeah, Leimer's pissed at himself for that. Deonte, what is up? This is the Deonte Derby, everybody. It's so good to see you here, Deonte. It's Aston Villa versus Bayern Munich, the Deonte Derby. What do you think of this match so far, Deonte? I want to know. Oof. Yeah, Levi, indeed, oof. Indeed, oof. That was a really good run from Leimer and a really good ball from Sasha Bouet, but with this attack, I mean, Bayern just has not been able to do nothing. Let's go, Deonte. I mean, Bayern's been controlling this game, and I'm on one hand, I'm pleased with how they've looked in that aspect, but on the other hand, just absolutely no attack. But this Bischoff Pavlovich midfield, I like. Wow, that was a brutal foul there on Cardozo. Who is that? Cash? I think it is. He's their captain. It looks like. Yeah, that was bad. Deontay, what's up? Jim, what's up? Thank you for the jewels. This is a great reminder from Jim. Everybody can donate, whether you're a member, whether you're not a member. If you're not a member, you could become one. Here's a free kick in a great spot for Bayern Munich. Here's a free kick in a great spot for Bayern Munich from that horrible cash foul. Tom Bischoff, goal! Kim headed it in. Kim headed it home. Goal! Four! Bayern Munich, Tom Bischoff with a freaking banging free kick. Let's go. That'll wake you up. That'll wake you up. 10 jewels from Jim, and Bayern scores instantly from Jim's jewels. Shout out to Maddie. Shout out to Deonte for the Deonte Derby, Bayern Munich versus Aston Villa. Just don't want any injuries. Jim here showing off the love that you can donate jewels. You can be a member. Good morning to Jim. What a free kick. Is he on? I think he is. What a free kick from Tom Bischoff right to the head. The glancing header from Kim Min-jae, who has done a nice job this preseason. And as I was saying, the Korean monster, right after catering in South Korean food in South Korea for the boys, scores a goal. Bang! Making some raspberry tea just like for the Wiesbaden game. Yes, hopefully we get a win in this one. Hopefully we get a win in this one. Raspberry tea. I'm up with the yerba mate, the South American delight. First goal, bang, bang, bang. The Levi trademark. First goal. Thanks for being here, everybody. The Korean monster. Kim is a superstar. Kim in Hong Kong today gets the job done. Gets the job done. So yeah, Jim, I don't know if you've been watching so far. Probably not, since it's only available on Bayern TV, which, by the way, Jim, I can give you my information to that actually to watch if you want. But the stream has been bad. The stream has been really laggy. It didn't start until a couple minutes in. So, Jim, I've been bitching about this a lot. Sorry, everybody, you have to hear this again, but I paid for Bayern TV. The stream doesn't start on time, and it's been so laggy and blurry, you can't see anything. Okay, you got to leave for work. But yeah, so basically, I'll just let you know. Bayern, they don't. The attack is Limer. Limer's in the attack. And you got Cardozo, Ibrahimovic, and Binder. So not a good attack. The midfield has been great. Bischoff and Pavlovic. The defense has been good as well. Bue, Ta, Kim, Brown, and Neuer. Bayern's been controlling this match. Absolutely controlling this match, but hasn't been able to string together much intensive attacks, which makes sense, again, given these attackers. Bischoff has been the man of the match. Bischoff has been phenomenal. Pavlovic has looked great, and Kim will be up there in contention too. Yeah, it sucks for work. Jim, I actually took the day off, so I've got off today, believe it or not. I've got off today. That's partially why I'm so pumped. Partially because of this mate too. Nacho Cheese is not there. We were just talking about him actually, because I was saying I was hoping to see him. I was hoping to see him, but he's not there. Let's see if he's on the Villa bench. I will look on SofaScore. It doesn't even look like he's on the bench. I'm pumped, Deonte. I'm wired off of this mate. I've had some stomach problems lately, so I've given up coffee, believe it or not. I've practically given up coffee. And so I've been drinking tea pretty much every day. And now I'm just on a whim bought some mate again. Mate's got, I think, more caffeine than the tea I've been drinking. I drink green tea. I'm not a big fan of black tea. Nico's future team, potentially. Deonte, what do you think about the Villa Nico Jackson links? Do you want him? He's got some history with your manager at Villarreal. He's certainly got some history. I actually think Nico could be okay on Villa. I don't know what you think, Jim, but I think Nico could be decent on Villa. And Deonte, I want to hear your opinions too. But we're in the 41st minute. It's 1-0. It's 1-0 to Bayern Munich. The low price of 80 million. I heard Chelsea lowered their number to 65. Is that true, or did I just hear that somewhere? What was 80 million was the what was the buy clause for Bayern, right? Or like 85 or something like that? Which Bayern, if you're watching this and you're maybe not as in the weeds with Bayern transfer news as I am or Jim is, uh, Bayern did not exercise their clause to buy Nico Jackson, and instead he went back to Chelsea. Yes, the 15 million for the loan. It's true, or something like that. uh, something like that, I think. It might have been even, like, more with his salary, but I don't remember exactly. But I know that his salary was reasonable. I think his salary was only, like, 6,000,000 or something, but I think Bayern paid his salary too? I don't know. Maybe that was included. I don't exactly remember, but, um, Bayern paid a lot for him for that loan. Which okay, here's Tim Bender. Here's Tim Bender cutting in. Oh, Tim Bender! I think it's gonna be a it should be a Bayern corner, but are they saying the ball went out first? Yes, the history he has with Emery, but I'd prefer another striker, to be honest. If we can't get another one, then I guess Emery will have to try and work his magic again. Okay, fair enough, Deonte. Fair enough. Thanks for sharing your thoughts. I think this is just my opinion. We'll see if Jim agrees with me or not. I think Aston Villa is the kind of team for Nico Jackson. Like, Deontay, I mean this with a lot of peace and love because I actually like Aston Villa a lot, but they're not like a big six. I don't know if Nico Jackson can perform on like a Bayern Munich or like a big six Premier League club. I don't know if he'll get you to that level, but he could on a team like Villa, who is like a very strong, like second tier team. And sometimes they even finish in the top six. So I'm not even saying second tier in terms of like they're worse than the best six in the Premier League, but you know what I mean. A team like that, he could do good on. A team that's like competitive always and like fighting for like Champions League, I think he could do good on a team like that. I hope I didn't offend you, Deontay, with that uh, analysis, but I do think that that's the kind of team that he should be on. We'll see. We'll see what Jim thinks. But Jim was thinking when we do our preseason video, but Chelsea has so much business to do in this window. Yeah, that's the thing. So I was actually thinking about this the other day, Jim. Yesterday maybe. I was thinking about that because Bayern's transfer window, this is the quietest transfer window Bayern Munich maybe has ever had. Villa with a good opportunity here, trying to make something happen, but really nice defending by the Korean monster Kim. This has been the quietest transfer window maybe ever, at least since I've been a fan for Bayern Munich. They did the Brown and Saibari deals before the World Cup was over, and now they're just not signing anybody else. And they're either trying to sell a few guys, but like that might happen, it might not happen, it might happen at the end of August, but they're not like going to be big, huge guys that get sold. So Bayern's transfer window is so weirdly quiet. It's like the calm before the storm. And every day I look at Twitter and Chelsea is doing something that I didn't see coming, or like they're buying somebody, they're selling guys. So like we're gonna have to wait, I think, until the last minute to do this preseason video, to be honest. Um, yeah, like I could predict for Bayern, but like I don't know if I could really make predictions for Chelsea yet. Limer plays every match at the Champions League final. I love his how he fights for every single ball. Yeah, agreed. So Limer is in a weird spot right now. Like SofaScore lists him as the striker. I don't think he's really the striker. It's not really like a 4-2-3-1 like this in practice. Um, Limer has been very good this match when he's been like in the midfield and playing like a midfielder, but he hasn't done good in like that attacking role, if that makes sense. But he's done some really nice things in the midfield in terms of like winning the ball back, playing with that fight, playing with that aggression. Yeah, the stream has been decent, Spider. I don't want to jinx it either. The announcer, okay, we're going to halftime. 1-0 Bayern, we're going to halftime. Deontay says, fair opinion. Jim says, Nico would be great at Villa. I'm running to the restroom. Nobody leave. Hold on. Let me pin this comment while I go to the bathroom. But yeah, hold on to the stream. Everybody hold it down for me. I will be back shortly. Subscribe to Always Bayern Chelsea. If you're new here, become a member. Like this video. Leave a comment. We'll be back for the second half. I'll be back before the second half. Just got to make a run. Stream is in charge. Nobody break anything. 1-0 Bayern. Great cross in from Bischoff and a great Glancing header from Kim and Jae.
Really early for, I guess for me, kind of. Almost 8. But we woke up at 7. Oh my God, Jim's here. Hold on. Hold on. Let's get Jim in here. How do I do this? I'm going to screw up Danny's. Is that anything? Hi, Jim.
Yo, what up? What's cracking? You can't even hear me. What's up?
These are so big. His head is so big.
Can you hear me or no?
I can barely hear you because these are so large on my head.
Figured I'd hop on while Danny was out of the picture.
Yes. Are you off to work this morning?
Pretty soon, yeah. A couple minutes, I'll probably leave, yeah. The daily grind of the corporate world, you know how it is, never stops.
Yeah, indeed. I'm actually working from home today because we're getting our marriage license over lunch. So
Nice, that's awesome.
exciting. Yes, everyone party. Woo.
Good to see Spider on stream, of course. Spider,
Yes.
I forgot to even mention to Spider, but Megan is in the Denver area right now, so kind of funny.
Wow. Crossover. I don't know. How are you feeling today? Happy Friday, everybody. You feeling good, Jim? Having a good Friday?
Well, I've been awake for about an hour. It's going to be a good Friday. Seems like it's a nice day outside. Haven't really looked outside yet, but got some sun peeking through the blinds, so it must be nice.
Yeah, here too. Nice and sunny. I love that.
Oh, yeah. Very sunny.
Yes,
It's going to be a brilliant day. I know Deonte's having a good day. Villa against Bayern. This is like the ideal day for him.
Deonte. Goal. Bayern has 1 goal so far. How many more are we going to get? What do you guys think? I know there was a prediction that somebody said 4-0, which is awesome, and I hope to see that. Other people said 3-0. I think somebody said 2-2, which that would be interesting if that happened.
What did Danny predict?
I don't know. I wasn't awake yet for that.
That's fair. That's fair.
All
right, I'll probably hop off, but as my comment did say, if you feel like joining me tomorrow for Chelsea, AC Milan, same time that the Bayern match started today, so
bright and early.
Bright and early, but not as early as the other Chelsea matches that have been at like 4:45 a.m. So I'll take it.
Yeah, that's brutal. All right. Well, thanks, Jim. Have a good Friday. Friday.
You too. Peace.
Okay, now it's supposed to. Oh, Spider, yeah. So I guess these wildfires are still going, or there's new ones now? I don't know. What's your AQI? What's your air quality where you're at? Oh, Deonte said 2-2. Okay. I'd like to see that. That would be a really interesting second half. I would like that. Ooh, did anyone watch the NFL Hall of Fame game? I personally did not, but would be interested to hear if anybody in the comments did. Is that kind of like an all-star game, or do they do something different in that? Oh, I guess Hall of Fame, like, I guess that would be, like, across, like, all generations or, like, years of football? I don't know. I'm not a big NFL girly pop, I gotta say. They're showing, like, videos during this, like, halftime thing, and everyone's yelling. Yeah. Oh, this makes more sense. Okay, okay. Well, how was it? Who plays in that? Is it, like, current players playing that? Is it and it's just, like, a friendly, or do they, like, come up with just kinda draft their own 2 teams? Oh my gosh, they're showing Diaz with his gray hair. How do we feel about the gray hair? I think that's a bad look on him. Um, I mean, it just ages him 20 years instantly. I mean, I thought his hair before was cool, but I think all gray is a little much. I mean, if you do, like, the frosted tips, I think that's one thing, and that is, like, a statement in itself, but the full gray is he, like, literally I think he's 29 years old, like, he looks, like, instantly 50. Like, he looks like a silver fox, which is I don't know, is that the vibe we're all going for nowadays? That's what I'm saying. Yeah, he does look like a grandpa. I don't really understand that choice, by him, and it's funny. It's I'm laughing at him. I'm not saying, "Wow, his hair looks cool." Like, I'm laughing at him. He's looks a little dumb. Basically a preseason friendly is the Panthers and Cardinals. Surprisingly good. Okay.
Hi, buddy.
We're talking about the, NFL Hall of Fame game
Oh,
and Lucho's gray hair.
buddy's down here. He was watching you do it.
That's right, Deonte. Thank you.
Look at the buddy.
Wow.
He's kind of sleepy this morning.
Yeah, a little bit. Just trying to walk on my computer.
Sorry, bud.
Alright, well, I'll give you back the reins here.
Wait, I'm gonna fill this up.
Never mind.
You're doing such a good job. Take a second half.
Ooh, I gotta work.
I'll be back soon. Come on, Kat. Let's go get some more.
These are so big. His head is so big. Oh, now they're signing a car in these halftime videos, and they're showing oranges. I'm gonna guess this is directed towards me. Bayern, of course. We're a Bayern family here. My parents are big Bayern fans, and of course, so is Danny. I'm kind of a sports enjoyer rather than a fan. I don't care what happens, but I'll have a fun time watching the game and rooting for 'em. So so I'm a sports enjoyer. I'm a team sports enjoyer. I like watching, but I don't care if anybody wins, whatever. I mean, I thought the World Cup was a good, like, microcosm of this because it was, like, just fun for me to just watch along. I mean, obviously, I was a part of that bracket, and Thomas Tuchel screwed me over out of $75, but it was just fun to be part of it and watch with all my friends and the world. So
Sorry, I spilled a little bit in there, but I cleaned it up.
he keeps spilling water everywhere.
All right, give me my big ass headphones back. 'Cause my head is so big. All right, old big head is back. Let's get the score back up, shall we? 1-1 halftime here, folks. Get this off of here, boys and girls. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Thanks for sticking around for Mia-san Maddie's halftime show. Hope you liked it. I saw Jim popped in for a sec. Kim Min-jae, the Korean monster, and he scored today. Let's see. Any comments here? Looks like Maddie took care of them all. Yeah, it was a goal. It was a goal. Happy Friday. Everyone party, says Spider. But yeah, don't forget to tune in tomorrow. It's all smoky here. 2-2. I did not watch the Hall of Fame game, Spider. How was it? I'm sure you already talked about it. Panthers and Cardinals. Okay. Wow, I wouldn't expect it to be that good for those two teams, to be honest, but happy it was a good game. But yeah, the NFL is basically back. I mean, teams are training with pads on. Preseason has to be right around the corner. I guess I don't know when the first preseason NFL match is. Preseason NFL is kind of a joke. But yeah, there you go. It's right around the corner. Like I said, teams are practicing with pads now. I don't know if this might have been for Maddie, but I'm a Green Bay Packers fan if we're talking NFL. And if we're talking foosball, I'm Bayern Munich all the way, baby. But yeah, Jim, who you saw at halftime, he's the Chelsea portion of this channel. I'm the Bayern portion of it. Hey, maybe I'll fire off a tweet letting people know that we're live, trying to get everybody in here. But please subscribe to Always Bayern Chelsea if you haven't already. It is halftime. And leave this one a like. Become a Always Bayern Chelsea member. You know, all that stuff is like epic if you do it. The NBA is way more entertaining than the NFL. Sometimes. I don't know. I go back and forth with it. I was really, really into the NBA for a while. Lately, I haven't been as into the NBA. The NBA is big in Milwaukee. So, like, when I was living in Milwaukee, and even before I was living in Milwaukee, I was really into the NBA and the Bucks. But, like, my whole life, I've been a Green Bay Packer fan. Same with Maddie. I mean, I've been a Bucks fan my whole life too, but like the Packers were a bigger part of my childhood. My mother's mother, my grandma, was from Green Bay, and if you know anything about people from Green Bay, the town of Green Bay, it's all Packers. So like I've family that lives in Green Bay still, and my grandma being from there, like the Packers were a huge part of my childhood, and so that was the Packers have been a bigger part of my life for more of my life, but there was a time when the Bucks were like maybe my favorite sports team. There was a time when I was super into the Bucks. Still love them, of course, but yeah, I agree with this, Maddie. Oh wait, they're talking about the problems with the stream. They're saying there were problems in Hong Kong, basically absolving themselves of guilt. It sounds like. But yeah, we are back, folks. Players are out doing their warm-ups. Deonte, I don't know if you're still here, but if you are, what do you think of this Villa starting lineup? You know the team better than me. You know I'm not a big Premier League fan. But it looks like they have kind of a mix of some of their like starters and some guys who I don't really know. Maddie likes this year's warm-up clothes. Yeah, are you talking about Bayern's warm-ups this year? Because I love them. Because I love them. We're about to kick off for this second half, and I'm going to make a post and a tweet about it. Here's some good. It's a okay, Deonte. Yes, it's a mixed Villa lineup. Okay, that's what I thought. That's what I thought by looking at this. But which is kind of what it is for Bayern too. Okay, in my opinion, NBA Finals become the most entertaining sporting event, sometimes even more exciting than football. I think it's because the rules keep the fast-paced game intense. That's a fair opinion. Fair opinion. Um, yeah, it just depends on what you like. To be honest with you, it just depends on what you like. Um, I had a really good time with the MLB playoffs last year until the Dodgers went all the way. Obviously, breaking my heart and beating the Brewers. But like, I don't know, like the Mariners are a really fun team. The Blue Jays are a fun team. Both also kind of choked in the playoffs, but um, I don't know. I had a fun time with MLB playoffs last year. Okay, we're about to kick off for the second half, and it looks like Stanisic is in for Bayern. Did Bayern make any more subs? Sven Ulreich for Manuel Neuer. Is that true? I don't see Sven out there, but I'll have to see. I'll have to look a little closer. Tough to see if Bayern made any more subs, but it looks like Stanisic is in. Looks like Stanisic is in, folks. Spider says, I never really watched the NBA. Mom only ever watched American football growing up, so that's what I grew up with. Yeah, that's fair enough. That's fair enough. Manny says, as a casual observer, I find the NBA/basketball more exciting and easy to follow than football. That's fair enough. Fair enough. I played a lot of baseball growing up, so I've always been a big fan of baseball. Baseball, though, I can see how people find it harder to watch than like football, American football, or basketball. But yeah, we're underway in the second half. But yeah, I've always loved baseball, and like I think going to a baseball game is maybe my favorite experience. But like watching on TV, I can see why people like MLB or NFL better. In other words, if someone doesn't understand football, you don't prefer watching football. That's fair enough. That's honestly fair enough. Honestly, that's fair enough. All right, second half, we're underway, 46th minute. Um, I mean, Stanisic is in, right? It doesn't show up on SofaScore, but oh, yeah, Stanisic is definitely in, 44. The stream is better now. The stream is much more crystal clear. And we are underway, everybody, in the second half. Subscribe to Always Bayern Chelsea if you haven't already. And yeah, happy to have you all here. Leave this one a like, leave a comment, become a member. We're going to be streaming a lot of matches this year. Man, those Villa kits are really nice. Now that the stream is actually clear and I can see them, those Villa kits are sweet. Deonte, is that like a little special Asian tour kit as well with some of the design on there? Or is that actually how their away kits look? Because that is really cool. Going to a baseball game is all about the vibes. The pace of the game lends to the event of going to the game and chilling and eating a hot dog, which is perfect. Yeah, agreed. And also, like, baseball being in summer, just like the weather is better. Like, I love, going to Lambeau Field for a Packers game. That's like, okay, free kick for Bayern. Ibrahimovic takes it. Villa defends it. Cardozo maintaining control for Bayern over to Sasha Boue. So who did Stanisic come in for? Who did Stanisic come in for? Brown? SofaScore doesn't tell me. SofaScore does not tell me. All it says is Neuer out for Ulreich. But Stanisic is in. Yeah, Maddie, I agree. And again, just like it being summer is great. Like Lambeau Field is an iconic sporting venue. Going to a Packer game should be on a bucket list of any sports fans like live sporting experience. Lambeau Field legitimately one of the best stadiums, best experiences in all of sports. But you're going there and it's freezing a lot of the times. It is snowing. It's below 0 sometimes. Like, it is cold, cold, cold in Wisconsin and during the winter. So you, like, gotta be ready to brave the elements, but Pavlovic just got crunched. Hope he's okay. FOTMob also only has Ulreich for Neuer, nothing about Stanny and Limer for some reason. Yeah, was that a direct just sub Limer for Stanny? Tough to see. A new Villa third kit. Okay, it's the debut today. It's a really nice Deonte. I like that kit. I like that kit. All right, so I did my post. I gotta do a tweet about it, though. Gotta do a tweet about it. By the way, Deonte reminded me that you can hype videos. I don't know if you can hype a live stream, but if you can, you could do it. You could do it for Always Bayern Chelsea, and then you got Brown. Then you got Brown dribbling all the way into the box, but firing a shot off of Villa. Check mark with the fire. Let's go. Yeah, I'm kind of well. Maybe I'm not surprised. It is preseason, but Sacha Boey stayed on, and it looks like Limer went off for Stanisic. It's hard. The announcers are saying it's hard to tell who's the right back and who's the left back in this moment. Yeah, Stanisic on for Limer. Did Neuer actually come off? I need to actually see closer because it says Ulreich on for Neuer, but I actually am not sure about that. I haven't seen any official communication from Bayern. Yes, you should be able to hype the live stream afterwards. So we got to remember to do that. Get us all hyped up. Appreciate everybody for watching this though. It's 1-0 Bayern off of a Kim Min-jae header from a Tom Bischoff corner. All right, let's fire off the tweet now, shall we? Let's see some more goals. Honestly, get me hyped. Get me hyped. All right. Yeah, and we got the Bayern announcers back too, which is nice. We didn't have those on the stream earlier in the first half. You think they'll give me I don't know, 2.5 euros back? Or 2 euros back maybe for my 4 euro FC Bayern TV subscription? Also, don't forget to join Jim live tomorrow for Chelsea versus AC Milan. Maybe I'll pop in at some point for that one. Oh, here we go. Villa does some nice defending around the edge of the box for looked like Ibrahimovic and maybe Brown were in there trying to make something happen for Bayern. Yeah, overall, I'd say, some of these youngsters in the attack, Cardozo, Ibrahimovic, Binder. Yes, I'm including Ibrahimovic in this, even though he's likely going to be on the first team. Some of these guys need some more seasoning. Okay, Neuer's still in. So SofaScore, FOTMob, they're just wrong. That's definitely Neuer. It's definitely Neuer. So Limer out, Stanisic in was the only sub at half. But yeah, some of these youngsters, they're not quite seasoned enough for a match like this, for the upper echelon of teams in Europe. The Cardozas of the world, the Binders of the world. Again, I'm including Ibrahimovic in that. These guys have had an okay preseason, a good preseason, and especially for guys like Cardozo and Binder. They're guys who are like almost better. They're almost like too good for the youth teams, in my opinion. I think they've showed this preseason so far, but they're not good enough for like the best of the best. They could maybe they're like not quite good enough for the first team, but they're too good for the youth teams, I would say. Oh, good defending there. Pavlovic has had a great performance today. I think Pavlovic has really stepped up. And Bischoff just continues to prove that he is ready for anything. You throw anything at Tom Bischoff, and he is right there ready for it. Also, an excellent performance from Kim today. Excellent from Kim today. I would say, in my opinion, Kim and Pavlovic and Bischoff have been the three best players. They've been the three best players for Bayern, in my opinion, today. I don't know if you guys agree with me or disagree with me, but that's my opinion, and I'm standing on business when it comes to it. But yeah, this hasn't been, this has definitely been a preseason friendly. There hasn't been maybe as much intensity as you'll see in the regular season, but there's been some moments. Definitely been some moments. Good ball there from Villa, but great defending by Kim. Unfortunately, it falls back to Villa, but Bayern is able to handle it. Yeah. Yeah, I've been expecting a few more goals. Man, those kits from Villa are nice. Agreed, though, with whoever said this. I think it was Spider, might have been Levi, that I'm also not really a fan of, like, the badge in the middle, but really nice kits from Villa. Deonte, are you getting a Villa kit this year? If you're still here, Deonte, are you getting a Villa kit this year? And is it gonna be this one? All right, Villa's starting to show some signs of life. They will wear it for the Super Cup next week as well. Good. That'll be fun. That'll be fun. Oh, what a good chance for that might have been Villa's best chance of the day, but Ha is able to deal with it. Might be a foul though, but he's able to deal with it. We'll probably buy multiple Villa kits. All right. There you go, Deonte. Do you like this one? Are you gonna buy this one? Because I love this one. Free kick for Villa. Free kick for Villa. Oh, what a great opportunity at scoring, but the ball cannot connect. Yeah, with anybody. Neuer hasn't left. Yeah, it's wrong. Like, SofaScore is wrong. Oh, now they fixed it, actually. But they were wrong for a while. Yeah, honestly, any touch there, and that might be a goal. Deonte likes the Villa home kit. Let me look it up. I know I have seen it, but I want to remind myself. Does it have a collar, right? Okay, yeah, here it is. Yeah, it does have a collar. Okay. I think. Yeah. Yeah. I do like the home kit too. Yeah. Is there no sponsor this year for Villa, Deonte? Got to get that sponsor money. But yeah, everybody tune in tomorrow as well for Jim. AC Milan versus Chelsea. Okay, they just added the sponsors. Gotcha. Yeah, the ones I was looking up didn't have a sponsor, but Maddie likes their third kit. Badge in the middle is a little strange with the light blue and maroon details. Yeah, I love this one. I mean, their home kit is definitely more like classic, more Aston Villa classic. But in terms of a third kit, which in my opinion can be a little bit more risky, we've talked about this before, guys, but I like, at least for Bayern, I like a classic red home kit, and I like a white away kit, and then a third kit you can get a little more crazy. Ooh, really? I don't know. I don't know about that. I know there's been some human rights issues with Visit Rwanda. Um, I'm not gonna pretend like Oh, nice ball in from Cardozo there. Does not find the head of Ibrahimovic. I haven't looked into it a lot. I've looked into it a little bit, but not enough where I really feel super comfortable commenting on it, but I believe that was they were a sponsor of Bayern too, and then the ultras protested, and then Bayern dropped them due to human rights issues, if I'm not mistaken. I love a kit where they do a low-key pattern, like the third kit. Yeah, okay, Deonte knows what I'm talking about. Low-key pattern. Yeah, agreed, Maddie. I'm a big fan of that too. And it also really makes you wanna get the kits in person because you don't always see it on TV until they show, like, a close-up. Yeah, a lot of people don't like the sponsor. That checks out. I would feel more comfortable commenting on it if I, learned more about it. So, all I'll say is that I know a lot of people don't like it. I know there have been human rights issues in the past, and Bayern dropped them as a sponsor because of human rights issues and a lot of protests from the ultras. But yeah, we're looking for some more goals. It is almost the 60th minute. Really poor defending there from Boué, but then he makes up for it with some great defending. Wow. 60th minute here. Decent defending again by Boué, but it's gonna go out for an Aston Villa corner. Oh no, a goal kick for Bayern. That went off of Villa. Okay, we got Lucho putting his boots on, baby. We got Luis Diaz putting his boots on. Who else is that? João Palhinha? All right. I want to see Lucho. I want to see Lucho get in there, baby. He played a lot of minutes at the World Cup, so I definitely don't mind him only getting, 25, 30 minutes in this one. Grandpa Lucho with that hair. It's Grandpa Lucho. It really is. Oh my gosh, Stanisic and Bischoff just collide into each other. Interesting. But yeah, thanks for watching, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. Subscribe to Always Bayern Chelsea. Ball in for Pavlovic. Oh, is that not a pen? Somebody got tackled in the box. Pavlovic crossed it in, and Ibrahimovic was going for the ball. I mean, you're probably not going to give that a pen in a friendly, but in a real match, you look at that, and you maybe give that a pen. I mean, Ibrahimovic just got shoved over as he was going for that cross, and that was a great goal-scoring opportunity for him. Oh, there's Tim Binder putting Villa on skates. Yeah, that's a penalty. I thought so too. I mean, again, it's because it's a friendly, like, you might not call that, but I don't know. Like, if this was a real match, that would be called, I think. It didn't look like, also, here's the thing. Anywhere else on the pitch, that's a penalty. Or I guess not a penalty, but that's a foul anywhere else on the pitch. Anywhere else on the pitch, that's a foul. I hope they show it again. Okay, Kim's coming off for Ito. Really good shift for Kim. Ito's coming on. Lucho's coming on for Cardozo, it looks like. And Palhinha coming on maybe for Bischoff, maybe for Pavlovic. Pavlovic. Okay. So yeah, Kim comes off after scoring the lone goal for Bayern Munich. Great goal. Great shift from Kim. Great shift from Pavlovic. Really not a good shift from Cardozo, I'm not going to lie, but that's okay. He's not maybe, Cardozo's had a great preseason so far. And I love the kid. Again, maybe better than Bayern's youth system. Like, maybe he should go out on loan, but probably not good enough for Bayern first team, let's be honest. Quite yet. Maybe someday, though. But yeah, that probably should have been a penalty because anywhere else on the pitch, that's getting called a foul for sure. Brown, it looks like, gets stepped on there. Ooh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's like a yellow, I think. Again, maybe not in a friendly, like, depending on how you wanna ref this, but, I mean, he just stepped on his foot. Like, to me, that's a yellow. To me, that's a yellow right there. Brown's slow to get up too. To me, that's a yellow. But it's going to be a free kick for Bayern. Tom Bischoff going to take it, probably. Tom Bischoff's got a great left foot. He's already got 1 assist today. Already got 1 assist. Here goes Bischoff. Oh, kind of goes out to the left-hand flank, finds Luis Diaz. Luis Diaz putting Villa on skates. Good cross in from Diaz, but does not find the target. Stanisic able to recover. Wow, the announcer just said, that's a new silver-tinted look from Diaz, and that's putting it generously because I think it's more than a silver tint. I think it's a full-on silver explosion. Yeah, silver tinted. Give me a break. By the way, guys, subscribe to Always Bayern Chelsea. If you're new here, we're going to be doing a lot of streams this year. And also, you can become a member. You can become an Always Bayern Chelsea member. My name is Carl. I haven't seen you in here today, but if you're here, he's a brand new member. And I want to have you email us. My name is Carl. So email us. It's alwaysbayernchelsea@gmail.com. And if you do, oh, here's Diaz. If you do, we'll get you in our group chat, our members-only family group chat. Luis Diaz over to Stanisic. Stanisic, really good save. Ibrahimovic, wow, another shot, another save. Holy cow, Bayern is looking dangerous. Bayern Munich is looking dangerous. Yeah, the fans have been great with Diaz, especially over on this Asian tour. They've gone crazy for him. Man's gone gray. If you're going silver, you might as well go gold. Yeah. Diaz has had like yellowish gold hair before in his life. That was a great chance for Bayern. I don't think we got XG. No, we don't have XG, but yeah. Bayern definitely deserves to be winning so far. But yeah, so far, 1-0 Bayern. I think the 3 best players, I'm maintaining this, have still been they've been Kim, they've been Bischoff, and they've been Pavlovic. Yeah, really good work there from Diaz. A nice shot from Stanisic, but a nice save. And again, another nice save there from Ibrahimovic's shot. Yeah, the goalkeeper has flailing around. He's become prime Neuer. If you look at the statistics, Bayern has 10 total shots, 1 big chance. So, yeah. Bayern's looking threatening. They're looking like they could poke in another. I mean, Silver Lucho comes on, and you never know what's going to happen with Silver Lucho. You just never know. You just never know. But yeah, 66th minute, almost 67th minute. Appreciate each and every one of you for being in this live stream. It looks like we're seeing a lot of viewers today, so I appreciate all of you. I'm assuming that's because the game is nowhere to be seen, so maybe some of y'all are actually tuning in to me for the score and for the commentary, and you know, I really appreciate that. We'll be doing it a lot during the season, so appreciate that. You know, maybe I should be happy that Bayern is not putting this match on YouTube because, you know, we've been seeing a lot of viewers today, I believe. So appreciate all you. Although the stream hasn't been great and I'm still having to pay for it. I'm not super pleased with that, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Oh, nice from Brown there to win the ball back in a dangerous area for Bayern. He's going to get fouled. I mean, that has to be called, right? He just got kicked in the back of the leg, it looked like. Yeah. I mean, that was a dangerous challenge. I'm not sure if the Villa player got ball, but that could have been a yellow too if he didn't. But yeah, do not be afraid to tune in tomorrow. Jim live streaming Aston Villa. Aston Villa. That's this one. Live streaming AC Milan versus Chelsea. And then we got on Saturday the 15th, Bayern Munich versus RB Leipzig. Appreciate all you for watching. We got Tom Bischoff taking a free kick in a dangerous spot for Bayern Munich. Let's see what he's able to do. We're approaching the 70th minute. Here goes. Oh, Ibrahimovic fakes it. Bischoff, what a free kick by Bischoff. What a save. Bischoff has a hammer of a left foot. Holy smokes, was that a freaking great free kick from distance by Bischoff. Really good save. Our comments are here. Oh, Bischoff keeps the ball in. Bischoff, come on, baby. Bischoff to Brown. Brown with a shot. Deflected by Villa. That's going to be a corner for Bayern Munich, but wow. Tom Bischoff. I mean, Bischoff, I know Kim has the goal, but I think Bischoff's the man of the match. Kim will be my runner-up probably, and Pavlovic will be underrated. Defender of the match, I got to give it to the Villa keeper. Because he's been unbelievable today. He's been absolutely unbelievable today. But we got a corner kick here for Tom Bischoff. Really, really good. Really good game from Tom Bischoff so far. He's lining up to take this corner. I mean, you have Ta. You don't really have a lot of height, but you have Ta. Bischoff, short corner, glancing header, Stanisic. Oh my gosh, it's close to being a goal. Luis Diaz, another save, this time by the Villa defense. Goal line clearance by Aston Villa off of a Luis Diaz shot, looking like it was heading towards goal. We got another Bayern Munich shot. It's going to fly out for an Aston Villa goal kick. We have some excitement off of a wonderful Luis Diaz shot and an even better goal line clearance from Aston Villa. Tom Bischoff corner. Deflection goes out. Luis Diaz. God, I love Diaz. I love Diaz so much. Man, I love Diaz. Watching Diaz play is an absolute privilege and a joy. I love Lucho. And they're showing that Bischoff free kick again. That save was unbelievable. That was one of the better free kicks I've seen in a long time. Fun fact, if he didn't save it, it would have been a goal. By the way, Micah Train Vlogs, thank you for being here. I might have to follow you and subscribe to you, Micah Train Vlogs, because I love trains. That's something about me, is I absolutely love trains. Absolutely love trains, Micah. Micah, if you're still here, I'm going to try to pull up a picture of me with a big boy train in Cheyenne. Micah, you'll know this better than me, but there's decommissioned now. I think there's maybe something like 5 to 10 big boys in America. There's one that's actually in northern Wisconsin. I think it's in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Micah, don't even get me started. Awesome. Don't even get me started on trains, but again, you'll know this better than me. Corner kick for Bayern Munich, saved again by Aston Villa. Maddie says it best. It's been great defense by Villa today. Kimmich should get used to sitting on the bench. Whoa, I don't know about that. I mean, I want him to sit more than last year. I want a rotation with Bischoff, Pavlovic, and Kimmich, but I still want a rotation. I don't want him to sit all the time. Micah, let me see if I can find this picture. I know I have a picture with the big boy train in Cheyenne, Wyoming, and there's one in Green Bay. I think it's Green Bay that I've seen before as well, but I don't think I have a picture of me with that one because I was a kid when I saw that one. I was a lot younger. But yeah, maybe you can, if you know what I'm talking about. I think there's only 5 to 10 big boys in America. One of them was actually in service, like going through on a tour, went through Chicago. I wasn't able to see it, but I would have driven down to Chicago 2 hours to see that one. It stopped near Chicago. Goal. I'm not caught up yet. Lucho! Oh, mi amor! Ay, what a goal by Luis Diaz. A single-handed, wow. Bang, Levi, if you're still here, give me that bang. No, Micah, I promise I didn't miss it. I was just a little bit behind on my stream, but I was looking for that train pick. Wow. Diaz, Lucho, what a goal. I was just talking about how much I love him. I was just talking about how much I love him. He's been an absolute joy to have at Bayern Munich. It's been a privilege to watch Lucho. That was such a solo goal. Really nice ball by Ibrahimovic, though, across the pitch. Lucho takes on 2 defenders and just rips a shot in with his right foot. Oh, I should have got a Lucho kit. I should have got Lucho on the back of this kit. God damn, I love him. Wow. I mean, that's the Aston Villa keeper has been unbelievable today, but that shot was impossible to save. Micah must be at the game. Yeah, you're kidding. Maybe my stream says live, but I guess I'm like 20 seconds behind. Another chance for Bayern. It might be a corner. Silver hair gives him power. That was a crazy, crazy shot. Matty takes back everything about the old man hair. Micah says, all right, and the Ibra assist. That was a great assist from Ibrahimovic. Maybe making up a little bit for what we've seen in this match, which has not been the best from Ibrahimovic, but that was a great assist all the way across the pitch. Now we got a corner for Bayern. Tom Bischoff is going to be the one taking it. I'm looking for the picture of me and the Cheyenne big boy. Bischoff, that one's defended. Oh, yeah, you just saw the score change. Yeah, SOFA score is always ahead, and I try to hide it so I'm not actually seeing it. Now, the announcer's saying that's a penalty. I think I missed that, unless they're talking about the Ibrahimovic one from earlier. Speaking of Ibrahimovic, he's got the ball now. I got to scroll all the way back in my photos to 2019 because that's when I was in Wyoming seeing the big boy. And I hope I still have this picture because if I don't, I've hyped it up so much. Here it is. Micah, get ready for the Cheyenne big boy. By the way, appreciate everybody for being here. Bayern just scored a second goal. It's 2-0. Kim header off a Bischoff corner. And then we got a great Kim Min-jae. Well, that was a great goal. We got a great Luis Diaz goal. Ibrahimovic assist. Subscribe to Always Bayern Chelsea. Like this stream. Become a member. We got Brown coming off. We got Ta coming off. Pavlovic coming on. And Astomo coming on. And check this out, Micah. That's me in 2019 with the Cheyenne big boy. I think there's only 5 to 10 of these bad boys in the U.S. One in northern Wisconsin, I believe in Green Bay area. Yeah, that's me and the big boy in Cheyenne. I love trains. Here's me also. We actually got snowed in Cheyenne. They closed the pass, it's called, this section of the interstate. The only way in and out of Cheyenne. And they close it when it snows. It snowed so bad. This was in like May, June. They got a crazy snowstorm, and I was snowed in Cheyenne, so I went to the jail there. But yeah, really fun preseason game here for Bayern. It's a crazy big boy. Crazy big boy. Still plenty of time for 2 more Bayern goals. Why not? I don't know what other subs we're going to see, but I'd love to see an Asomo goal. He got one against Jeju. I don't think we're going to see any other like big name subs. I think it's going to be more like kids if we do see some more subs. What a big boy. Nice train shoot. Yeah. Philly effect. Deonte, it was a banger of a goal. It was an absolute banger of a goal. Sacha Boey now down on the ground. I think he's cramping. Unless he's actually injured. I think he's cramping. Hope he's okay. That's a goal, buddy. That's a goal. Thanks for being here. That's a goal. And yes, by the way, we'll be doing a lot more live streams this season. So subscribe to Always Bayern Chelsea. Appreciate everybody in the comments. It's a lot of fun doing these live streams, and it's fun because of you guys. It's fun because of the comments, the family that is Always Bayern Chelsea. You can become an Always Bayern Chelsea member if you want. You can join the true Bayern Munich family. The true Bayern Munich family. Sasha literally concedes possession and then gets a yellow for a stupid foul. Yeah. I thought he was doing all right up until lately, but lately he started bad. And I, I'm not a fan of him. Bue, Zaragoza, Polinia, those three, we can get rid of them. I know a lot of people want to keep Polinia, but, I don't. I'm going to be honest. I'd rather see Bischoff get minutes. I'd rather even probably see Limer get minutes in the midfield over Polinia and then play maybe both Brown and Davies, stuff like that. Even Stanisic, you have to. I don't really want to see Polinia play much. I would be okay if we sold them. All right, Sasha Bue comes out. Who is that coming in? Does it say? Okay. Oh, Della Rovere, yeah. He's been getting some minutes this preseason. With so much peace and love, is Sasha worth the trouble anymore? No. He's not, and that was just a bad transfer. I mean, that was the one transfer window when Christoph Freund was in charge of the transfers. And Christoph Freund has done a great job with the academy, but he struck out on that transfer window. He overpaid for two guys that will never play. He paid an insane amount for Zaragoza, an insane amount for Sasha Bue, and they just aren't good enough for Bayern Munich. I'm going to be honest. Neither of them are good enough for Bayern. So we can't even sell them now because we paid so much for them. And it's stupid because the supervisory board is putting that on Max Abril, to sell them. And it's like he didn't buy them. Somebody else bought them, way overpaid for them. And now it's Abril's fault that he can't sell them. Like, that doesn't make sense to me. Manuel Neuer, wasting a little bit of time there. I don't, maybe if it's Neuer getting game time, I guess, if he needs it. But, I would way rather see Irving play. Oh, good chance for Villa. Here's some ping-ponging around the box. Neuer's able to handle it. I'd rather see Irving play this game. Or half and half. Like, if Neuer really needs game time, split it in half. No reason for Neuer to be playing this match, in my opinion. But nonetheless, he's kept a clean sheet. He's done very well. Very well, I will say, from a Villa attack that has been. There's Lucho. Bayern, hoping to get revenge here for that Champions League loss to Villa 1-0. That was 2 years ago. Sounds like my mic is going underwater. Spider, let me know if it gets any better. If it doesn't get any better, I guess I could just use my laptop mic. Mic is being weird, Maddie. I don't know. Is it still bad? I could go to laptop. I could go to laptop mic and try to unplug everything and replug it in. But yeah, let me know. I hope it's not because I love this mic. This is my favorite mic I have. And I have, I think, 4 mics. One of them's at Jim's place for him. Oh, goal for Villa. Goal for Villa. Sounds better. Thank you, Spider. Yeah, sad. The mic is underwater. Probably would not be working, like the train says. I'm glad it sounds better. Let me know if there's any problems. Sounds okay, and then it comes in and out. Okay. Maybe it's the stream. I don't know. But there's a goal for Aston Villa. Getting one back. There's 7 minutes left. Hopefully Bayern can hold them and get the dub. Who was that? Oh, that was their new signing, right? Deonte might know us better than me, but I think that was their new signing. Gomez, yeah, he's from Wolverhampton. From Wolves? Or am I confusing him with someone else? That was a nice shot. I mean, a little Bayern kind of let off the gas with the defense there, but it was a good shot. Tammy Abraham. All right. Oh, those tails are up. They're in the box again. Aston Villa. What a save by Neuer. What a save by the grandpa. Wow. Yeah, New Wolves. All right. Wow. And to all the Neuer haters out there, Neuer says, I got that in me still. I got that in my bag. I'm going to save. I mean, that was a phenomenal save by Neuer. Vintage save from Neuer. Splitter, you said it best. The GOAT. Unbelievable save from Neuer. And Bayern's defense, now that Ta and also Kim are out, Bayern's defense has just gone to shit. Is Polina playing center back right now? Like, Pavic is for sure one of them. Is Polina the other center back? Is Polina the other center back? Interesting. Yeah. Jim says we've got some incredible stream numbers. And again, I think that's because the game isn't on YouTube. So we'll probably look for the game. Maybe we come up. People are relying on me for commentary. But yeah, great save from Neuer. All right, Aston Villa looking to equalize in the dying moments of this game. We got 5 minutes left. And Aston Villa, they got their tails up. They have their tails up right now. Aston Villa all of a sudden looking to attack legitimately for the first time all day. They're just looking to attack somehow. Those villains. Dangerous opportunity here for Villa. Stanisic, though, looking to lock down. Is that Mattson? I can't tell. There's a cross in for Villa, but to nobody. Appreciate everybody who's in here this stream watching. Appreciate all of you. We got 4 minutes left. And it is 2-1 Bayern. It's been a decent match so far. This is about all you can hope for in terms of preseason. There's been moments of very good intensity, but also dips in intensity too. From both sides, I would say. Bayern has been by far and away the better team. If we pull up the stats, let's look at the stats. Bayern is 57% possession, 15 shots, one big chance. Aston Villa with a great shot, or a great chance, a great chance, I should say. They didn't actually get a shot off. Tim Binder doing his best to track back and defend right there. I guess that's a tactical foul. But yeah, 15 shots for Bayern. Only one big chance, but Bayern has 484 passes. They've definitely been the better team. But Villa is knocking. They're absolutely knocking, and they're looking to score. They're looking to score right here, Villa. Definitely looking to equalize. It'd be disappointing for Bayern if they did equalize because Bayern has been the better team so far. But here's a free kick for Villa in a dangerous spot. Really, really good chance here for Villa to equalize in the dying moments of this one. Free kick is in. Oh, Neuer has to tip that away. It's going to go, I think, for a Villa corner. Let's watch this again, folks. Yeah, Neuer gets up, tips it away. It's going to go out for a Villa corner. Villa, I mean, they're doing their best, man. They're putting in good chances now. And let's see. Let's see what they got. Let's see what they got for this corner. It's going to be an outswinger defended by Stanisic and Diaz. Deonte says 90th minute equalizer. Deonte, did you say 2-2? Somebody said 2-2. I think I said 2-2, didn't I? I know I said 2-2 somewhere. But it's going to be another Villa corner. Stanisic good defending, but Deonte did say 2-2 as well. Okay. Well, Deonte is probably going to be in the kitchen. I would assume he's going to be in the kitchen hoping to cook up an equalizer. Elise didn't sign a new contract. Next summer, you will be at Madrid. No, you told me he was going to Madrid this summer. I don't forget that. Elise, big up. But Elise is staying at Bayern. And maybe he will sign a new contract. I don't know. We'll see. Oh, Villa! What a shot. We're approaching the 90th. Villa sucks. Deonte did say 2-2. Yeah, so Deonte, me and you, I don't know. I think I maybe predicted I either predicted a 2-1 loss or a 2-2 draw. The lineup that Bayern put out was better than I expected it to be. I think once I saw the lineup, I said 2-2. I don't know. I don't even remember. Deonte's in Philly. Okay, we'll be back home later today. What are you doing in Philly, Deonte? What are you doing in Philly? We have 4 minutes of 4 minutes? I don't know. They're really trying to get an equalizer for Villa. I wouldn't have given 4 minutes because they didn't do a hydration break, right? No, they didn't do a hydration break. Here goes Villa looking for an extra time, stoppage time equalizer in the box. Cleared away by Ibrahimovic, I believe that was. Does Philly have kitchens? Deonte, can Philly kitchens work for the Deonte kitchen situation? Can Philly kitchens work? We're coming down to the wire, though. I want to thank everybody who's watching this. If you're just finding us today, please subscribe to Always Bayern Chelsea. Leave a like. Leave a comment as well. That's the best part of doing these live streams. Join Jim tomorrow. Philly is the one city in America with 0 kitchens. Yeah, maybe so. But yeah, join Jim tomorrow. Yeah, this is correct. Join Jim tomorrow morning. It's Chelsea versus AC Milan. I'll be doing Bayern and Leipzig on the 15th, and we'll be doing a lot more live streams this year. Become an Always Bayern Chelsea member. That's one of the most exciting things in the world, is if you're an Always Bayern Chelsea member. My name is Carl. I haven't seen you today, but drop a comment if you're in this chat, and we will get you the Always Bayern Chelsea family group chat. Thank you for being thank you to everybody for being members. Thank you to Spider. It's an insane fact. It's true. Thank you to Levi, Spider, Jim, Megan. My name is Carl. All of our members. But yeah, Carl, if you're in here, email us, alwaysbayernchelsea@gmail.com. And here's Paulinho with the shot from distance, but saved by Aston Villa. But yeah, my name is Carl. If you're here, alwaysbayernchelsea@gmail.com. Shoot us an email. We'll get you in that group chat. Then you can really experience all the member perks. The members only live streams with our members. If you want to be a part of it, be a part. We'll do some of these live streams before the season. And also you get direct access to Jim and I in that group chat. Jim says, have a Philly cheesesteak for me. Kitchen and Philly effect. Deonte, you can try to meet my white whale, which is Chuck Smith of Bavarian Football Works, Bavarian Podcast Works. He is from Philadelphia. Try to meet him. Try to meet him if you're in Philly. Oh, horrible mistake from the Villa keeper. But he's going to recover enough for a Bayern corner. The might's still bad. That was a really, really bad mistake. What is that? Oh, that's Della Rovere, I think, who got the better of the keeper there. But yeah, we're down to the end here. It is the 93rd minute. We have less than 30 seconds of stoppage time. This might be the last big chance of the game. Tom Bischoff going to take his time with this corner. It gets bad when you talk fast. You're talking, oh, the mic. The mic is still bad. Dang it. Well, I'll have to troubleshoot that. Okay. Had plenty of short corner for Bayern, trying to run out the clock. Last chance for Bayern. Last chance for everybody. Maybe. Another Bayern corner. Not sure if they're going to get the corner off or if it's going to be end of the match. But Bayern's up 2-1, looking to close it out. Thank you for being here, Deonte, for the Deonte Derby. Don't forget, Villa Bayern is the Deonte Derby. Love peppers and onions loaded with cheese. Yummy, 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 Jim says. All right, we're well past the stoppage time mark. Spider, I'm getting hungry. I'm going to have a bagel. But yeah, we're getting close to the end, I think. There it is. There's the full-time whistle, folks. Game, set, match. Bayern Munich wins 2-1 against Aston Villa. Awesome, awesome preseason friendly for Bayern Munich to get that dub. Real cheese or cheese whiz. Maddie, I hate to bring this up and expose you, but you had American cheese the other day on your sandwich, and that's a disgrace to me. American cheese is a disgrace. I remember not to say steak and cheese. Yeah, it is. I'm not a cheese whiz guy either. It was the good kind of American. Maddie trying to defend herself for an indefensible act, which is American cheese. Some people love American cheese, so I'm probably going to make a lot of you mad. A lot of you might be on Maddie's side, but I really don't like American cheese. It tastes like plastic to me. Tastes like plastic. Also, there's already... Is there really? Like real Carabao Cup? It is funny. Are these like the preliminary matches like before any of the EPL teams play, I'm assuming, Jim? It was a smash burger, so you have to do American. You can try to defend yourself all you want. I'm not a fan of it, but we'll still get married. We'll still get married, even though I'm not a fan of the American cheese. But yeah, that's game, folks. It's 2-1 Bayern. Thanks to all you for joining me in this bright and early live stream, but that is the game. It's over. Bayern beats Aston Villa 2-1. I was kind of expecting a draw or a Villa win, but Villa put out a mixed lineup too. Bayern just did not put out any like first team attackers. Well, I guess Limer was in the attack, and so was Ibrahimovic, but Maddie is flailing around looking for defense here. Smash burgers are amazing. Smash burgers are really, really good. They might be the best kind of burger. Jim doesn't even care that red meat destroys his inner parts. Jim, speaking of destroyed inner parts, I've been having stomach issues. Take care, Deonte. Thanks for showing up for the Deonte Derby. Jim will eat 16 craft burgers. Jim, I've been having massive stomach issues lately. You'll remember that they started around the time we went to the Brewer game. But that's why I'm drinking mate right now. I gave up coffee. I've been having so many stomach issues that I haven't been drinking coffee. I haven't been drinking booze either. I've been pretty much California sober for a bit. I've been California sober for a bit. Although I guess I had a beer on the 4th of July and I had a glass of wine, but mostly California sober. Nice melty, creamy American cheese, not Kraft. Yeah, I just don't like any American cheese, especially not Kraft cheese. Jim's backing Maddie up. He's saying he likes American cheese. I know a lot of people do, but no Kraft cheese. Yeah, go to jail if you get Kraft cheese. No defense for American cheese. Spider's on my side. Zier Raid. Zier, welcome. Zier, welcome. Bayern closes off their Asia tour in Hong Kong with a victory over Aston Villa. The Deonte Derby. Thank you, Zier, though. Everybody check out Zier Talks FCB and all of Zier's channels. It wasn't Kraft. I'll give you that. Jim is on your side a little bit. Spider is on my side. So very, very interesting stuff. But yeah, Bayern gets victory 2-1 over Aston Villa. In that match, I'll do a little bit here. My man of the match is Tom Bischoff. Tom Bischoff is my man of the match. He's my man of the preseason. He's been absolutely phenomenal. He needs to play midfield this year for Bayern. He needs to, be part of a 3-man rotation. Tom Bischoff was my man of the match. Kim Min-jae, definitely my runner-up, though. Definitely my runner-up, Kim Min-jae. He had a great match. And then Alexander Pavlovich would be my third best player. I thought Todd did good as well. Brown looked pretty good. Luis Diaz looked great getting that goal as well for Bayern Munich. Luis Diaz looked awesome. Just looked awesome. Jim might have to get his mitts on a smash burger later tonight. Jim, do you have a go-to place for smash burgers? And yes, this is very important. Zir agrees. Zir, do you agree with Maddie or me? Or just about Bayern? But yes, this is important. AC Milan versus Chelsea tomorrow morning. Don't forget to join Jim. He's got the stickers. You can become a Always Bayern Chelsea member to get those stickers. And yeah, Jim, I'll see if I can pop on tomorrow. I know it's early. Jim will be doing that stream. Maybe I'll pop on at halftime. Maybe I'll give a little halftime analysis. But Jim Spider might be there. Jim, I'll join in the chat. I'll for sure be in the chat, and maybe I'll pop on at halftime. How about that? Join in for the stream, and we'll fight more about American cheese. But yeah, everybody, I think I'm going to get out of here. Thank you for being here. I took the day off. Jim might have a couple friendly felines with him tomorrow. We had some felines with us today. But yeah, I took the day off today, so appreciate you all being here with me for that. Especially means a lot. Preseason, Bayern didn't have this match on YouTube, so I know a lot of you maybe were getting your commentary from me or whatnot. But again, appreciate it. Subscribe to Always Bayern Chelsea. I'm putting Jim's message up here tomorrow. Not about the smash burger. I wanted to put this message up as I go. But yeah, thanks to all of our members. You can become an Always Bayern Chelsea member. Thank you to Jim, Maddie, Levi, Spider. My name is Carl. Megan. My name is Carl. If you're in here one more time, I will say email us, alwaysbayernchelsea@gmail.com. We'll get you in the Always Bayern Chelsea family group chat for being a new member. So thank you for that. And leave this one a like. And I'm going to dip out of here. Join Jim tomorrow. AC Milan versus Chelsea. I'll see you guys on the next one. I'll play that outro. Mia-san.